Hey guys, I'm just creating this video to try and explain in a non-complicated way on how the web works regarding websites, web servers, and web browsers. But first I'll just start off explaining that currently you're on a computer which is connected to your local network, like your router, and then your router or modem is connected to the internet, like your internet service provider, and then they're connecting you to YouTube servers and allowing you to download this web page and stream the video to your computer's web browser, like Internet Explorer or Firefox. But during this process, you're assigned an IP address for your network by your internet service provider to identify your network to the rest of the web and allow you to connect to the web. But now a web server is basically just a computer which is configured differently and typically has a different operating system, but it can be used with standard operating systems such as Windows XP and Vista. Web servers can be used for storing any type of files, whether it be images, videos, but mostly it's used for web pages. If you were to put the correct software on your current computer, you could actually have it configured to be a web server, and you'd be able to store a website for the rest of the web to see, and you'd be able to access your website by typing your IP address into a web browser such as Internet Explorer or Firefox. Now all the web servers, when connected to the internet, are actually assigned IP addresses and can usually be accessed using that IP address. But to make things more simplified for the user, which would be you, they assign domain names to the IP addresses so that they can instead type google.com, for example, into a web browser instead of typing 72.14.204.147, which would be the home page for Google. But if you wanted to know your IP address that you're using right now, say if you just went on a computer on your web browser, just go to whatismyip.com. The website will actually show you what IP is connecting to that web page. But I'll try not to go into this too much longer, but that should explain a lot of it. But if you're interested in having your home computer set up as a web server, then I'd recommend going to apachefriends.org and downloading XAMPP. There's a lot more factors involved, but it's definitely a lot easier to find a web hosting company to host your files or website instead of using your home computer. The reason being is because big companies have very high-end computers which are expensive and also have very fast connections and are dedicated specifically to be a web server, as well as the fact that your computer at home, the internet speeds may be poor and your ISP might not even support if you get too much traffic to your website.